Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. Finally, it's your turn. Finally. We're doing the reading for the month of June, and I'll be using two decks. One is the Sexual Magic Tarot for the first part of the reading, and the second part will be, I'll be using the Cleopatra Tarot. So let me start to shuffle these cards, this Sexual Magic Tarot, and let you know where my website is. Take a look if you haven't been there yet, www.com. Christelle, how could I say? That was a mistake. www.christellemartinette.com. www.christellemartinette.com. All right, now I'll be putting out 10 cards and I'll show you those before I do the reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For every reading, this card has come out in the first position for today. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. I think they're trying to tell me something. Then we have the Knight of Coins, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Cups. We have cups here. Then we have the Sun. The Sun, what a beautiful card. The Sun, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands. Oops. And two more cards. The Ace of Wands and the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. Hanged Man has come out before too. I don't know. I think it must have been Libra probably. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Okay. Now, the month of June is by far, Sagittarius, for you in relation to the months that up until now, the month with the most movement for you, the month where you're going to be on the go, you're going left and right, you're traveling, there will be some travel for business, I'm looking at it. And what I'm seeing here too is, the travel for business is here, or the research, the study, putting all of the information together, gathering bits and pieces so you can prepare your findings, and trying to make presentations ready, the whole, a lot of things. It's as if you're working in a place, even if you're working alone, where all of a sudden you can get a bird's eye view from the top where everyone's busy. It's a very, very productive time. And you feel that everybody's doing the same thing that you are. Hi there. And so much so that there's going to be, around the first week, well, probably right leading up to when you have to go somewhere for work, confusion. You're thinking, oh, I have to calm down because or else I'm going to lose my mind. But you're not going to throw in the towel. You will not throw in the towel. You won't do that. What you will do is pull the pieces together again and call upon a coworker, your mate, your wife, your husband, your lover. Call on someone to sit down and have a talk with you to relax, and you're actually going to tell them, I really need you to knock some sense into me. I need somebody to tell me that everything's, the world will still turn without me. I'm not the center of the universe. And so you're very in control about of your state of health, mental and physical health in the month of June, because there are so many people in your life. I'm seeing so much love. You are surrounded by love, that they, just like you give, and you give overtime, you give extra, you are very generous with your time, especially with your loved ones. Just the way you are, that is what's going to come back to you 100 times, 100 times. And you'll see, about the third week, probably just entering the third week of June, when you start to see, well, and you think you think to yourself, oh, the world is not a bad place. We're not all in a rat race. The world is fine. I just need to relax. So you got it out of your system. You went around the world. You traveled, even if it's just a weekend away, spending the night at somebody's house. But you come back, you feel refreshed, and you feel that you've learned a little bit more about life. There's another teaching that you have picked up, another lesson that you learned, and about yourself and about how you live your own life. You, similar to 2 or other 3 zodiac signs in this month, are really looking for someone, just as I said before, you need someone to sit down and tell you everything is going to be all right. You are at the same time looking for someone to be a sparring partner, somebody to call you out, somebody to measure you, or to say, I don't think you should be doing that, because a person like you should be doing this, and this. Can't you see that? And that's what you need, somebody who's objective. You're going to actually look for that. And it's not a person who you live with or someone who's in love with you, no, you want somebody that you don't even know, or that is just an acquaintance and has no stake in saying, they have no reason. They don't have any vested interest, so they can tell you what they think, and they can give you some kind of advice. And I see there's a lot of this beginning, you have the idea that I'm just beginning. I feel like I'm beginning again, I'm starting over again. And it's a really beautiful energy. It's lovely to see. But at the same time, there's this energy, this there's this energy that almost you can't get rid of, And so I'm suggesting to you, Sagittarius, that you put in that month some kind of workout cycle to get rid of that energy and get a good sweat out, or just whatever works for you, but do it, or else you're going to drive yourself mad, because you're really, really going. And the cards do actually tell you that with this Hanged Man. They say to you, Sagittarius, stop, look, listen, and see things in a different light, because otherwise you will make yourself mad. You will become mad, crazy. I'm going to pull out some of these Sibilla cards here now. Let me see, I'm going to highlight this 7 of Cups. Yes, you will actually here. All right, there is, over the 7 of Cups, there is the Unione, the meeting. There is the Dottore, and there is the Donna Maritata, the married woman, the woman with children, the Grande Dame. All right, this is over the 7 of Cups, and that confusion. You may have to go to a therapist. You may have to talk to a professional. Okay, you may have to talk to a professional. Many of you will be communicating and interacting with your significant other, or a person who is, that you can count on, because they've always been there for you. And so there is that as well. In the first half of the month, you're going to need someone who will act, help you morally. There'll be moral support. In the second half of the month, you'll be looking for someone who is more objective and can give you a true opinion of what you're doing. I'm going to go here with this Ace of Wands here, this Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands yields the Hope card, Speranza, Prigione, prison, and Artista, the artist. This is a thinker. And what I'm looking at is there are Sagittarians out there who have been making plans to tie the knot way down the line, but you have to make plans now. And that's okay. You don't want to become mixed up with that. You're going to give that to your partner to do because you've got other things to do. But there's something going on in the background, and you have your own concentration. And you're hoping, literally hoping, that you can distance yourself from all of the brouhaha, all of the plans. It doesn't have to be a matrimony. It doesn't have to be a wedding. It has to do with something that a partner of yours, if you're partnered, is a big project, and they want you to be there. They want you to be there. They want you to be a part of it. If they're putting together a play, they want you to be one of the characters, So you're hoping that in some way you can distance yourself from that. It's really, really interesting. I'm going to pull these cards up, and that was for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to now take the other deck, the Cleopatra deck, and we'll put down one for each zodiac sign. And like I always say, this is, you don't necessarily may not have 12 people, 12 different zodiac signs in your life. I know I don't. And so just take those that pertain to you. Take heed of those that pertain to you. So Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, a fellow Sagittarius, or you yourself, Capricorn, I was going to say August, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So the Aries potentially in your life is represented by the 8 of coins. This is a person in your working environment, that you are thinking about, maybe I could involve them in a project, maybe they together with me, you're thinking all of these things. I don't see this as a romantic interest. I see this as more vested interest, even if it may be romantic, but I see this as a person who, according to you, can work with you, that can be productive with you. Now, the Taurus potentially in your life is the Fool card, represented by the Fool card here. This is a breath of fresh air. When they walk through the door, you feel like the air of spring is filled, is filling the air. And what you don't like about this person, though, yes, they're all happy-go-lucky, and that, to you, is a double-edged sword. You see them as, they're happy-go-lucky all the time. They don't think, But on the other hand, you just love that fresh air, that air of spring that they surround themselves with. So this is sort of a person that you, the jury's still out in terms of how you think of them. Then the Gemini card here is represented by the Lovers. Now, the Lovers card implies choice. And it also implies love, a choice between loves, perhaps. And I'm looking at it, a Gemini is Sagittarius. I'm looking at it as if this Gemini potentially in your life is bringing you to a crossroads and is asking you to make a decision. And this could imply work, love, emotions, family, friends, anything. Cancer, The King of Cups represents Cancer, the potentially in your life, Cancer potentially in your life. And this is, I'm going like this and like this and like this. And what comes out here is that the Cancer here, I'm seeing it as an older person. This could be a dad or a grandparent or an older sibling. And I'm seeing them as a person who is always benevolent in relation to you. And you have very fond feelings for them, and even fonder in the month of June. The card that represents a Leo here for you is the Hermit card. And who are these people? Who are these Leos in your life? Sagittarius, these are the persons you go to when you want to help them look at your findings, to analyze what you're looking at. These are the persons who will, the Leo in your life potentially is the person who will help you cross your T's, dot your I's and cross your T's. Very precise, could be a mathematician, but they help you understand data. They help you understand trends. They help you understand, well, if this car goes past my house every day at the same time, there must be a reason for that. And they, talk with you about these things. They're highly analytical people in the month of June. Virgo, we have the 9 of Swords for Virgo. And this Virgo here, it came out in another reading tonight that there is a person who's of highly, how can I put it? They are taking a step back in relation to something they have promised you or that they have suggested to you, because a little bit of fear is setting in. They are not ready to go forward on that initiative. Then we have a Libra, potentially in your life, is the 9 of Coins. This person knows how to attract. They know how to manifest. This is a person who could potentially be a partner in crime for you. This is a person who would like to go down that road with you because they know where to go knocking on the doors. And if you don't want to go walking with them, go ask them for advice at least. Then we have the Scorpio potentially in your life is the 7 of Wands. And this is a person who is fairly playful, not too much. I mean, they'll playful with you. They'll be a little antagonistic, but you're just not having it. You're just not having it. You don't want that. So if you don't want to get angry, you might want to stay away from them. Now, a fellow Sagittarian in your life is represented by the World card, or it could be you. And what I'm seeing here is you and that person may be going places, literally traveling. And if it is you will be traveling. Like I said in the first half of the reading, I do see you moving. Then we have the 10 of Cups, traveling, not moving, but traveling. And that is movement. The 10 of Cups represents the Capricorn card. Now, the 10 of Cups is, in the tarot world, we would say the happily ever after card, if that exists. And are there only happy endings? Are they? Well, this Capricorn is here to show you that, because they know and they are experiencing it in the month of June. And so maybe some of that happiness will rub off on you, Sagittarius. Then we have the Aquarius card that represents a person who's potentially in your life, an Aquarius. It's the Strength card. It's the Strength card, and they have come a very long way. They have come a very long way because just a few months ago, this Aquarius was really, really suffering because there were so many issues of family, and I don't know what to do. Now they're coming of age, as they say. They are really, they're on a roll, I can say. And if you need a good laugh, if you need someone to pick up your spirits, that is the Aquarian in your life. Then we have a Pisces card, represents a Pisces, the King of Coins. Look, I'm not seeing it as a banker or a finance, a person who works in finance. No, I'm seeing this, Pisces, as a person who is very cautious, is not interested in risking, but at the same time, they counsel you to be just as cautious. And with all of the other people in your life that month of June, this is a voice that comes out from the crowd, stands out from the crowd. They tell you, look, Sagittarius, don't worry about working too much. Don't, just calm down. Remember, life, what is life all about? Life is about walking one foot instead in front of the other. That's life. Words of wisdom. So listen to them. I do hope this was of help to you, Sagittarius friends. I was going to say vote for me. I was just going to say vote for me. What I meant was subscribe to my channel. She's going right cuckoo. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done that. I would appreciate it. And do like and share my videos. I would love that. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pleasure. I'll be back for the readings, for the new moon readings soon. Bye-bye.